Alright, today we're going to make a quick video on sizing and trimming and decapping 223 brass. So I do it here on my Dillon 550. What I got set up in the first stage, I got the sizer decapper, and then in the third stage I have the power trimmer hooked up. And then hooked to the power trimmer, I just have my shop vac, which is under the table, hooked up to suck up all the little brass shavings as they come out. And one thing, if you do decide to purchase a power trimmer, that I missed when I purchased mine is it doesn't come with the appropriate trimming piece on the inside. So you need a separate one for 308, a separate one for 223. So you got to buy that, and that's a couple extra bucks. I think they're like $35, $40. I got all the way home from the shop and then realized I didn't have one. That was my fault. I should have done a little better research, but just want to give you a heads up on that. So what I do is I clean my brass first. I don't like putting dirty brass in my sizing die, so I clean it first in my Thumbler's Tumbler. I've done a review on that, and then I case lube it, and I use the Dillon case lube. When you spray this on, after you spray it on, you should let it sit for a few minutes. There's some alcohol in it that you need to let evaporate before you put it in the trimmer or in the sizer, because if you don't, you can get the brass stuck in there. And with the Dillon, it's fairly easy to get it out, but if you don't have to deal with stuck brass, why do it? So I just spray this on. Kind of show you. These ones I've already done once, but all I basically do is I just do a couple little sprays. I shake it around a little bit, toss them around. Like I said, those have already been done, so I'm not too worried about them. And then I set up, get ready. So it's going to be loud here, so I don't know how good the quality of the video is, because I'm going to have the shop vac on, and the power trimmer has a motor in it, so that's quite a bit of noise. So hopefully you'll get something out of this. If not, I just won't post the video. Alright, so I just did a few of them there. Once you get into a good rhythm, it really goes pretty fast. And then I always I'd pull out a few, stick them in the case gauge here, and after they're sized, they should be even with that ridge, the lower ridge, after you size them. If it doesn't fit all the way down to the lower ridge, very good chance that it will not fit. It won't chamber in your AR or any other 223. And then the other thing I do is with my digital calipers, make sure that they trim to the appropriate size. And it's just a just a touch shorter than I normally do them. I usually do them to 1.750. So I might need to adjust this. This is the first ones I've done in a while, so I might need to adjust. Or that one was short when I started, so before I make any adjustments, I always check a couple. There you go, and that's a good reason why that one might have been too short when we started. So I always check a few before I get going really fast. And then after I do this stage, then I go to the swaging stage, and I'll show you how I do that next.